Cool. I feel like this bucket is very big for this telehandler, but definitely do the job, that's for sure. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Erlengrat. So currently we are underway with some automatic TMR bale making. So we've got a bit of a conveyor belt set up. We've got a TMR bale ready to go in. So that is a TMR bale. So if we check our stock of TMR bales, we've got 2. Cool. Soon to be 3. So you can see they're slightly different to the silage. So basically what I'm doing is, so that's got a pretty good area of effect for picking it up as well. We're using our fast-in forage mixer. So what I've had to do here is I've had to turn automatic engine start off. So basically what will happen is now that will allow that's going to allow the conveyor belt setup to work continually. Because this machine won't unload directly into the hopper for the automatic baler, this is just going to be the way we're going to have to do it, which is fine, because what we're going to do is I'll quickly run in there and show you. So rather than mixing up feed every day and driving it in and dropping it off, we're just going to stockpile bales in this area, and then as they're required they'll get consumed, and then I can just push them in with the telehandler. Kind of like what we do with the sheep. So the sheep have got a stockpile of grass bales just sitting on the feed point. So as they get consumed, they basically disappear. So it just saves me having to attend to them every day, which for me I think is going to be a good time saver. And it also allows our cows to remain productive all the time, which is another big reason for it. But we're still going to mix the TMR in this fashion with this machine because it's just so much easier. And we also get to try out this machine as well. Cool. Alright. And then we're basically just going to alternate between silage bales through grass, so cut grass with our forage wagon, versus TMR bales with this setup. I mean, if I had 2 LT masters, I'd consider doing two setups, but I think that's a bit overkill for what we need, because we can definitely alternate. Okay, cool. Alright, let's drive this over. Then obviously we're just dumping it on the ground, so the theory, we'll see it shortly, what should happen is the conveyor should pick it up off the ground into the hopper of the automatic baler, and then away we go. Oh, don't knock it. God, that would have been painful. Okay, so the little yellow curtain is where it comes out, so if we go relatively close, and even though that conveyor is getting lifted up, it should still... Okay, it stopped working. Maybe because it became dislodged, potentially. Let's try this again. Yeah, I think it got a little bit too out of shape, so let's try that. Yep, so that'll just keep chewing through that pile. And we should have some bales coming out. Cool. So TMR bale going in, nice work. That is still operating. Can we get back in this one? Okay, let me in. Alright, let's go mix up another batch. So what I'll do is I'll keep, because I've been wanting to empty this bunker out for a while, so this is going to be a good opportunity to do that. So what I might do is I might throw a time lapse on. I will empty this guy out. We will mix up see how many bales of TMR we end up with, and then we're going to delete this bunker and we're going to put some pigs in or some other buildings. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes and then we'll come back in. Alright, there we go, all the silage is out. Let's grab this last little bit of hay, and hopefully this will give us TMR. I'm sure it will. So, forage, yeah, TMR, cool. So that'll mean we will be able to get rid of this silage bunker finally, which I've been very keen to get rid of. Pretty successful operation with the conveyor belt, I must say. I haven't quite finessed the fill point. Actually, let's make sure this is still operational. Don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah. So you obviously want to fill it up so it doesn't crowd the area too much. It's probably a perfect job for a telehandler actually, so let's grab a telehandler bucket. And whatever's remaining I'll just position with the bucket. Alright, let's leave the bale fork just here. Hopefully I don't forget where I've put it. Alright, let's go and grab this bucket. Cool, I feel like this bucket is very big for this telehandler, but definitely do the job, that's for sure. Okay, let's grab our mixing wagon out the way. So the other thing too is we can mix the hay and the silage we've got in bale form with this machine as well. So as long as we go equal parts, we will not have an issue. But obviously we're going to put a bigger silage bunker in, so that's the whole point of moving that smaller bunker. Okay, so what I should be able to do here is pick that up. And either put that just here. Yep. Okay, well, that's worked. And I'll grab this stuff that's a little bit too far away. I must say the developers have done a very good job in this particular mechanic. Now I was only going to push that little bit of TMR into the barn, so hopefully I should be able to just come through here, get it into a decent position. I'll just skim the ground a bit closer. Yeah, there we go. So I was worried I was going to lose that for eternity. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case though. Okay, and then that should pick up. Beautiful. Alright, I'm super happy with how that's worked. Okay, how many did we end up with? That's going to be the question. So let's go and check in on our stats. So, yeah, we're short, which was to be expected. But we're looking for TMR bales. So we've got 25. Nice. Right, let's grab our forage harvester. And we'll do a run of silage. Now I do want to get the Crone Big M. I think I mentioned that last episode. Just as an all-round mower, rather than using a tractor-based mower. I mean, primary reason is basically because we can. Now I think they're about 400 grand, which is a bit expensive. It's realistically probably quite overkill for our purposes. But we'll have a look at the stats on it. The primary reason I want to use it is just because I haven't really used it before. I've used it just playing around, but never in a let's play in this sort of style. Okay, so that'll pump out another bale for us. Alright, where are we? So we want to go into mowers. So it's the only self-propelled. 380,000. 10 meter working width. 25 kph working speed. What about just a standard tractor-based mower? So the Kongs Skilid, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So that'll do 22 kph, and that's 12 meters. Whereas this will do 10 meters at 25. So it is quicker, but really does the price tag warrant that little bit of extra working speed? I mean, it does swath drop, and it does do wide spreading, but so does this one, and so does the Samaz. So from the premium expansion, I don't think the Pottinger does. So it doesn't have a merger. So this has got a merger. So a collector or merger, bit of extra coin. Still 164,000 though. This one comes standard with a merger on the back. I think I'll have a think about that. Because I think we do need to do a run of hay. So we do have a tedder. So where is our tedder? I think it was quite small actually. So 8.7 meters. We don't sell. So I think the Pottinger's got the biggest working width. So that's 17 meters. That's 8.7. Samaz will do 8.9. 8.2. Yeah, so the Pottinger's definitely the biggest. So that's probably what we'll look to use. Okay, grass bales going in. Right, how are we going for feed on the cows? Let's have a quick look. Alright, cool. So they definitely need to be topped up. So let's take our newly minted TMR bales. Let's grab a few of them. And we're just going to pile them up. Okay. Grab 25 of those. Now I am going to use the telehandler to move these, rather than having the situation we had before where the auto-loading trailer, I don't know what happened, but okay, let's turn that off. And I don't think they'll unload anyway, even if I wanted them to, because you can't offload them backwards for some reason. So if I basically pick up, I reckon I can pick up probably 4 at a time. Obviously this is a stack of 3, but so 7,000 litres. So this is going to be not a lot of food for these guys. So if we place them just here, yeah, they'll get consumed. So basically all I want to do is stockpile bales in this position. I mean, unless there's another bale grabber that I can utilise that'll handle more of these bales quickly. I mean, I don't actually know. I mean, the other option is I just start feeding these guys hay bales rather than TMR. That could very well be an option as well, because we can really get quite dense hay bales using the high capacity baler. So is one of these only... Is one bale only like 1750? Oh, okay. I would have thought there'd be more than that. Yeah, it's got to be right on the trigger too. Pretty full. Pretty close to being full. Right, let's get the rest of these moved anyway, and then we'll come back in. So cue the music. Alright, so 3,500 litres per bale. I reckon we've got probably 10 there, so that's, let's say 35,000, which is about... Yeah, so we've got about 35,000 litres, which is about pretty comparable to our mixing wagon. So I think what I'll do is I'll persevere with the TMR wrapping, that is. Let's just double check how many we've got in there. So we've got another 14. Well, I'll leave them for now. I think that's probably not a bad run for today. So yeah, I think we'll just keep filling that up over time and we'll see how we go. Alright, thanks very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.